Apocalypse.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shoot Ride Live. My name is Joe. I'm back in my office, my literal office, in my house, not out in the woods. And I'm curious, do you want to win something? Because I want to give something away. And what I want to give away, I personally think is really cool, and hopefully you guys will think it's cool too. Let's go ahead and take a look at an Instagram post that I made back in January of this year. So it's been over 6 months ago now. And quick shout out to Pat Man of Real Genius and Budget Gun Cinemas for commenting on this post. You guys are awesome. All right, let's take a listen. What's up, Instagram? Joe with Shoot Ride Live. I have a little story for you today. Something happened that I found a treasure. I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt. Something that I've been wanting for about 20-ish years. So I'm sitting at a light. I see this truck drive by. It runs over something in the street, and that thing goes flipping, bing, 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 bing. And I was like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I know what that is. So I had to jump out, run out into traffic, and grab it. Because like I said, I've been wanting one for a really long time. Just haven't really found the right time to put down the money for one. But now I have a K-bar. Middle of the street treasure. It's seen better days, obviously. This part is pretty much munched. I won't be able to fix that, but I can clean this all up, put a new edge on it. It should look pretty cool. The pommel got munched a little bit. Now, before you click off and you're like, oh gosh, I don't want that piece of beat up garbage. That's not what the K-bar looks like anymore. There's a company in Boring, Oregon called CHG Coatings. They actually did some work for me on my Glock 43X when I first bought it, when it originally came out, and it had the silver slide. I had them Cerakote it to the black slide, and they did a really good job. So I called them, I talked to them, and they were all about it. They were in, and I took it down there. This is what it looks like now. Definitely better than it did in that Instagram post. They cleaned it all up. This was all rusty here. You can kind of see the little bit of residual pitting that's left in the blade, which unfortunately that's never going to go away, but all that rust is gone and cleaned up, and then they coated over it. So then they did some bronze lettering in the blood groove. They put the Shoot Ride Live in there. They cleaned the pommel up, made that look nice. And then on the other side, I wanted them to be represented in this also because they were part of it. So they did their CHG coatings in that same bronze lettering on the blood groove on this side. As you can see, K-bar, Ole, New York. And then this is where that damage was on the handle, which is really just some pitting in the leather. It's actually not that bad. It's because it was laying like this on the ground, and then the cars would run over it with the weight and push it into the asphalt. This knife itself, though, is still structurally perfect. There's zero wobble in the blade. There's no movement in the handguard. The pommel is still nice and sturdy, doesn't move at all. So structurally, the knife is still perfect. And it just has a little bit of characteristic to it now, which I personally think is kind of cool because it's part of the story. Unfortunately, at some point, somebody lost this, and I was lucky enough to find it. I think that most other people that would have found this in the street would have either just tossed it, thinking that it was too beat up, or, maybe just throwing it in a toolbox as something extra. But I wanted to clean it up originally for myself to keep it, and then I thought, you know what, this would be pretty cool to give away to somebody. When I first thought about it, I was going to do it as a raffle, and I was going to give a portion of the proceeds to the charity of the winner's choice. And then the world ended. We went into lockdown. Businesses started going out of business. People were losing their jobs. Everything just went crazy. And so I wasn't going to sit there and say, hey, spend your money on this raffle when people couldn't feed their kids or pay their rent or pay their bills. I just didn't think that that was right. So it's basically just been sitting here in my office, and I've been thinking about some other way that I can get it out to somebody else. Well, here we are. So here's the K-Bar website. This is the knife here, the USMC K-Bar Straight Edge. As you can see, brand new with the sheath. They're about $114, $113.45. I contacted K-Bar, told them my story, what was going on, and what I wanted to do with it. And they were in. So they actually went ahead and sent me a brand new sheath. So the winner will get the recoated K-Bar knife and a brand new sheath to go with it. Never even took this out of the packaging. Thank you so much, K-Bar, for doing that. I really appreciate it. You guys should support K-Bar even if you don't win, because they were really, really cool about it. How do you win? It's really easy. All you have to do is share this video on your social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Parler. Side note, if you're not on Parler and you are conservative or right side of the base, or even neither of those, but you're still open-minded, sign up on Parler. It's a really good place to be able to go discuss things and not get censored like the tweets, if you know what I'm saying. So share this video on your social media. When you share it, hashtag #ShootRideLive, and then come back to this video, put in the comments I shared, and then wherever you shared it to. So IG, FB, Parler, Twitter, wherever you shared it to. And what we're going to do all this sharing for is to get Shoot Ride Live to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Once we hit that 5,000 subscriber mark, I will go to one of the random comment picking websites, and we will import the comments from this video there, and then that will randomly pick one of the I shared comments, and that'll be the winner. That's it. So it's really just sharing and commenting. And of course, you have to be subscribed to Shoot Ride Live. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to be part of the 5,000 subscribers, and it's not going to work. So I can only get there with your help. I really want to give this away to somebody. I think it would be really cool. A couple legalities. You have to be 18. You have to be in the United States. So anybody outside of the United States watching this, I'm really sorry. That's just the way that it has to be. Hopefully you'll subscribe and turn the notification bell on anyways, just because you like me or my old content, and I will try and make some really good content for you in the future. So start sharing this, and let's get this contest rolling. I really want to get this to somebody. So share, and I will see you guys back on this at 5,000 subscribers. My name is Joe with Shoot Ride Live. I'm out.